Hi, I'm Kenzie Kerrigan, and my Fundamentals of Oral Communication speech is over the effect of technology on kids. This is my audience. Alright. So, the 4 downsides of technology for kids are you have less time outdoors. This is very tragic because back in the olden days, they used to play so much outside, and ever since technology has occurred, it's just not a lot of kids spend time outdoors. So a lot of kids spend more time on technology than they do out in nature. They're not getting the valuable life lessons of just being around in nature and playing around. And they're not getting enough vitamin D and C from outdoors. Technology, it teaches kids to get their way. If a kid was throwing a tantrum, most parents nowadays would just go and give them their tablet or whatever kind of device they have just to fix their problem so they won't cry. This is not a good fix because it's giving in, and it teaches the children to throw more fits. Kids these days are not getting enough discipline because every single time that a kid throws a fit, the parent will just put a tablet in their face to calm down the kid or just resolve the problem. A lot of kids these days are not prepared for situations for when they are older because they don't have those life experiences because they're too involved in their phone or tablet, and they're not getting like social interaction in real life. It's also just a temporary solution. It's kind of just like a quick band-aid for problems. It doesn't solve deep-rooted problems in the family. It only makes them happy for a little while, and technology these days, like the internet, can be also very detrimental to a kid's well-being because it can prematurely involve them in stuff that their parents might not want them to know yet. So, from Statista, it says, with the growing media and internet possibilities available to children, it is becoming more and more important for parents to monitor the content that their children have access to and take the measures to limit their exposure to things that aren't age appropriate. Which that is very true because if they have YouTube and you don't have like the YouTube kids, they can stumble on something that can be really detrimental for a little kid. Also, from the Pew Research Center, they state, in fact, a majority of parents in the United States, 66%, who include those who have at least one child under the age of 18, but who may also have an adult child or children, say that parenting is harder today than it was 20 years ago, with many in this group citing technology as the reasons why. This is because a lot of the deep-rooted problems from when they are younger didn't ever get resolved because of the technology. Lastly, it damages a kid's health. So from NPR, the website, it says nearly half, 49% of children 8 or under often or sometimes use screens in the hour before bedtime, which experts say is bad for sleep habits. I can relate to this personally because when I go to bed, I always am on my phone, and I have been able to notice that when I'm on my phone, it's just harder and harder for me to tell myself that I need to go to sleep. And just the blue light is very detrimental to your eyes, which it can strain your eyes, and it can impair your vision. And that's why a lot of kids these days actually have to get more glasses or get glasses more. It also damages an attention span. This is more with teenagers because teenagers these days are like playing their video games a lot, and they aren't listening to the world around them. A lot of parents can probably relate to them trying to tell their kids a direction and them not listening because they're so focused in their game. Also, they're not getting enough nutrients, as I stated before, because they're not outside. They're not getting the vitamin C and D that comes from the nature around them, and which also can make them look very pale. So that is my presentation. Thank you.